Takeito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control. I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes. Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him. At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start. Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree. At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo-Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info.
Have we
Too bad
really
we
run
still
out of
don't know where he
exciting
could
cases?
have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Is there anything in the world that will satisfy my taste buds?
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryo Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee? I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventurers Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryo Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale. A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little Blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
But the Blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
But how could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction. Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Itto has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
It's fine. He's the...
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Sneaky. But also, thanks. Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for
Okay, okay.
Hello, Church.
Hello, Aaron.
Hello, Chouji.
Oh, Aaron.
Uh, I don't know, dude. Just fucking chilling.
Excited.
Sada.
Jesus Christ. I'm just playing Genshin Impact right now.
But oh yeah. But why does it say you offline when you're playing Genshin? What are you doing?
Still playing Genshin.
Do you not want to be bothered by your friends?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You antisocial bitch.
Fucking no, bitch.
What, you don't want your friends to be able to reach you? Nah, bitch, fuck you guys. You guys fucking suck!
I mean, you reached out to me, didn't you? After I broadcast
Whoa. Whoa. Don't call me out on my bullshit.
The evidence shows. He's like, whoa, is that Chouji online? I better go bother him real quick. Hi, Aaron. Hi.
I saw the broadcast, right? And I was like, okay, let's start a party. And then I went on to start one. And as soon as you were offline, I was like, maybe this dude just doesn't want to be contacted.
I'm gonna send him a message. What are you doing?
Just make sure.
Aaron.
Just make sure he doesn't want to be messless or talk to at all. I mean, woo! You didn't have to answer my.
I know, I didn't have to. I know.
Could have left me on
But I had
red.
a bad habit today. I literally ignored not only work,
Oh,
but like 5 other people.
And then I came along and was like, you know what? My bitch needs me.
Yeah, dude, I felt really bad because like, I was hanging out with my dad earlier today. We had lunch. We were just talking about what he was gonna plan to do on the holidays or whatever. And then, why isn't this thing working? Just keeps making it go through the same. Yeah, whatever. But what was it? Yeah, so we have lunch. We're catching up. We're hanging out, and then, you know, call it a day. We go our separate ways. I go back home. I'm doing some cleaning or whatever, and then, what was it? That's when my friend / boss started like hitting me up and says like, "Hey, I need to talk to you. Hey, I need to call you. Hey, blah, 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 blah." Basically, it's like someone wanted to call in, and I didn't want to come in at all. And I knew this before because the person who was calling in told me that they're like, "Hey, sorry if they call you." I'm like, "Nope."
Hey, sorry they call you.
They can try.
Phone's on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, they can try. And then finally, I'm like, I get home, I'm cleaning, I'm trying to finish cleaning up. And I'm just passing out.
Dude, sweet. Fucking the same sometimes.
Dude, I don't know, like, either it was like a defense mechanism or something, I don't know. But
nah,
yeah, the
dude,
body was just like, no.
That's valid. Nah, that's fucking valid, dude. Like, some days when you're, like, you're feeling good and you're doing shit.
Yeah.
But you get home and, like you're saying, like, you had a kind of good day with your dad, went out to lunch and shit, right?
Yeah. And I woke up early,
you come
too.
back, yeah, you come back home, like, you wake up early, you go hang out with, like, do something productive, something nice, and you go home and you just, like, pass out. It's just one of those days where, like, sneaky exhaustion just got you.
Yeah, because I woke up early.
Yeah,
woke
the
up, look
sneaky
around.
exhaustion will do that to you.
Yeah. And so there was like no way that I was gonna fucking like come into work tonight. But yeah, I passed out, dude. I passed out like around 4 p.m. and then I woke up like around 1.
So you're fucking wow, you fucking slept.
Yeah, dude. I thought I was gonna take a nap. But no, I ended up I passed the fuck out, bro.
So my nap turned into sleep, and my sleep turned into hibernation.
Basically.
Oh man, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
It happens a lot though to me sometimes. Like
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be looking
yesterday was granted though,
perfect.
because
Yeah.
like
Let's try the beans.
this 4-day
that
weekend,
Lulu
like
gave us.
my sleep schedule was
We'll
like
save a lot
fuck.
of hassle if we
Yeah.
can avoid.
That's fair. I did it to myself. But like before yesterday, I was debating if I wanted to stay up and go to work or try to take a nap before work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like 11:30 hits, so I'm like, I feel it. So I was like, no, bye. I gotta take a nap. So I went and took a nap. Then I got home yesterday from work. Like I didn't make, like I made it to work. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But then I get home, and I want to say like fucking 3 rolls around. I'm just gone. I'm gone. I slept till 10.
Jesus.
It's 7 hours, but like,
That's like it's kind of necessary, you know.
yeah. It's like I slept. Like sometimes when I feel like that, like around that time, like when you know what I mean. I'll sit down, pause whatever I'm watching because I'm feeding, and I'll be like, okay, just gonna take it. Because sometimes I feel like I think it's gonna be like a 3-hour nap thing. You know?
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's fine. I'll go to sleep right now, wake up around 6, and just whatever, right? Nope. Fucking slept till 10. Then I just stayed up for a little bit, then went back to sleep around 1. Took like a 3-hour or 2-hour nap.
Shit.
So I need to stop doing that so I can actually get a sleeping schedule. But whatever. I finished Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood,
Could that be him?
so
Is that
all in all,
Arataki Ito?
things were productive for me.
Nice. So how'd you like it? How'd you like the ending?
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
So here's where I stand on it. I give it a 7.
Yeah.
Only the reason why is I expected the brothers to be bigger and better than what they were at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just because of anime expectations.
Yeah.
Like, and that was a really grounded story, and in light of all the
Oh my god. He's
Unreal-
whimpering. What the fuck?
but in like in the unrealistic aspect, it kept things pretty realistic for the human body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't be alarmed.
So
It's just my,
it was one of those things where I was fighting
my
with the
allergies
fact that
acting
like,
up.
Yeah, they gave
You're not
Al
gonna
like the
be-
fucking
It's all right.
yeah.
yeah, like a virgin body basically.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm sitting here. I was like, I was fighting with the expectations of like, oh, it's gonna like there's gonna be a giant ass fight. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna do something crazy, like jump off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the fact that they were never going to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I got spoiled by Naruto and
That sure took a
Dragon
lot
Ball
out of me,
Z.
though.
Like,
Yeah.
big fights, you know.
Hey, how'd you have to be
So,
mean, huh?
that's being
Surprised
said,
attacking me like that.
I enjoyed it, but the amount of help and the amount of people like supporting characters that were needed to win and everything like that,
Yeah.
realistic as it is,
Yeah.
kind of a downer. Just a bit, like a smidge of a downer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I liked it. I liked the whole entire thing, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm not like, it's like nitpicky bullshit, you know?
Yeah. It's like your own personal critiquing there.
Yeah, and it's literally just because other animes have had epics at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but in that story, like the tension that they were leading up to, and the fact that this entire country, you know, was at stake. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the building of the country was like set to be a fucking sacrifice from the beginning.
Oh, yeah, and it's just like, okay, you're doing that, like that's epic in itself, and then he attains powers of God. You know what I mean? It's like epic, and then it just kind of like, you know?
Yeah. Kick his ass.
Kick his ass. Grab his dick and twist it.
Give him the dick twist.
Get the whole dick twist. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the whole story lended itself to epicness on a grounded, realistic, like on a grounded, unrealistic way.
Yeah.
So I was like, the way it ended, kind of a bummer, but it's whatever. I'd still watch it again. I will say I did not expect to feel for Envy.
What? Feel?
Yeah, like I legit was sad when Envy died.
Oh yeah.
Like you're watching the whole show, and then you're like, Envy is set up for you to hate the most.
Yeah.
And then it gets to that moment, and you're just like, I actually feel bad for Envy.
Yeah, you're just like, fuck. Like,
I was like, how'd you do that? You know what I mean? It's like, how'd you make me feel bad for this?
Oh shit.
And I think the time that they made me feel bad, like where they planted that seed, is when they beat Envy the first time. And brought it back to its true form. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was hopeless and helpless.
I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
And that's where I think they planted the seed, and I was like, you know what, you sneaky son of a bitch.
Exactly.
Because if they hadn't done that otherwise, I probably wouldn't have cared as much.
Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural.
The only thing I will say, you know how that meme's coming around, like, with the Chimera? Like the little girl?
The Chimera, the little girl?
And the dog, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was gonna happen much later in the fucking anime.
Nope.
And then it happened, I was like, huh?
They kind of just, they knocked that out of the way real quick.
Yeah, it's like, ah! But people were like, when my life was destroyed, or like, people were like in the comments was like, when I found out anime was fucked up, I was like, huh? That? I mean, it was fucked up. I was like, the way people were talking about it, was like, oh, that's like way down the line.
No, it was really early. Really. I figured they just kind of like, alright, we get it. We'll just get the shit out of the way early.
Yeah, and they was like, they did that and then Maze, and I was like, bro!
Yeah, also Maze too, yeah, dude. They took his ass
like,
out real quick.
It's like, wow, whoa, you're moving a little faster, ain't you? Don't you think there, bud? Nah, it's perfect pacing.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
I always figured I was gonna like Scar. So
Yeah.
that was a given.
Yeah.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight
Same with
today.
Mustang. I always figured I was gonna like
Come on,
Mustang.
You promised.
Yeah, dude, Mustang's a shit.
Yeah. That's right. Still going ahead. But you see,
I'm trying to
I've been out here
think.
for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Ling is the one that took me a minute to like figure out if I was gonna like it.
Yeah,
I like
Ling's also
Hot.
cool too.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
I
then how him
like
and Greed
Todd.
combined together, I was just like, dude.
Yeah, like I like the voice actor. Like I've always liked him. Like
Yeah.
he's the
Little
voice
thing
in
called
Fairy
Same.
Tail. And he's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes he plays characters that are just shit.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like Link.
At first, he comes off as like a prick, you know? You're just like an annoying prick, too.
Yeah, and it was like, are you
But
gonna
then
do
you
anything
see it
for-
work for him, and I was just like, oh.
Looks
Okay.
But it's like, are you gonna do anything for the story, or are you just gonna rack up this dude's room service bill?
Yeah, and then he actually becomes like, you know, like useful and so when he's serious.
Yeah, and I was like, are you just gonna bitch about finding key to immortality and then just nothing? And then yeah, oh, then you do shit. I was like, oh, okay, you're not useless.
Yeah, like he's completely not useless.
those people.
I thought I was like Kimberly more than I
She's the one who
did.
took me in and raised me.
Kimberly,
And the kid's
oh, yeah.
name is Daisuke.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he wasn't a wasted character for me.
Yeah.
But
it
it was just his. That's the other reason why I linked it to seven.
Would be knocking
7
on
or
their
5 was
doors
like-
for sure.
Kind of a wasted character in my opinion.
I forgot, who's Kimberly again?
The long-haired dude, the one that
Them so much that you shouldn't have done all
Pride
that
eats
stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
after eating gluttony.
Listen, how about we make
The
He
dude
was
with like
really
the
long.
who blows people up, whatever.
Yeah, Crimson Alchemist.
Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'll
So,
just tell little
yeah,
Daisuke
there's a
that
couple
my friends
things.
and I need to step
Oh.
outside for a moment.
They didn't really have an idea of Hohenheim when I first saw him, and
Yeah.
then I was like, oh, okay.
I
I-
think give you his backstory, how he's like tied in with like
Yeah.
basically the bad guy. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah. Quick question, right quick, before I say anything else.
Hmm.
How far along are you in Attack on Titan? Are
On
you
the
caught
actual
up?
anime, yeah, I'm caught up on the anime.
Okay, cool. So I thought Hohenheim was going to be another Aaron's dad.
Uh,
That makes sense. Turns out to be kind of the villain.
yeah.
You know? Kind of not. Kind of is.
You know, Hohenheim is you know, Al's fucking. He is the dad of the boys, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, that's why I was like, is this going to be another Aaron? Like, Aaron's dad? You know? Attack
Yeah.
on Titan? I was like... And then I was like, I kept watching... And every time I saw him, I was like, you really, like, keying this up to be... I mean, it came before Attack on Titan, like, but you know what I mean? Like, you're really keying this up to be just like the situation in Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And then it didn't, and I was like, oh, okay, good. So Attack on Titan went the other way. They followed your idea, and then went hard left.
Yeah. Basically.
I mean, I'm ready to watch the last half of season 2.
I like
the last
your
season.
style.
Yeah, same.
All right, but first things first. I need
However-
to find an Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for
This
ages.
wait
and
has
haven't found
been
myself
too
a winner
fucking
yet,
long.
So it's time to try somewhere else. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
But like the ultimate conclusion at the end, where like they have like a little bit of a time skip. Did you see that?
Oh, the 2 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was okay with that because they had already won. Like, they already got past everything.
Yeah.
My time skip question was pretty much answered when they skipped like 2 months
Yeah.
after, because it was one of those things where like not Aaron, Edward literally almost died,
Yeah.
and then Al went on this whole thing with the Briggs guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Also, I thought they were gonna use. They were kind of keying up Alka Street to be used
Even
at
though
the
they
end.
might
You
look
know what I mean?
menacing on the outside,
Yeah, they were,
they're
yeah.
big softies
And then
on
they
the
just
inside.
completely
Most of the
forgot
time, they're
about
just
it.
sitting there doing nothing.
Like, we'll go back to it anytime.
Yeah, and they're like, yo,
We'll
go back
visit
to it
them out
sometime.
in the east later on.
But I was like, you're like, gotta talk to May about alka history, blah blah blah. I was like, are you gonna use it to fight the baddies at the end and be extra cool? Maybe.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Nah. It was like,
she can do all that. She's good.
son of a bitch.
Let me tell ya, once the Oni
That's literally
Kabutos
where I was
start
like, you know what?
fighting, they won't let anything get in their way.
Fine,
You
whatever.
can't hurt me. You
Fine,
can't hurt
whatever.
me. Fine, whatever. The story still works, but whatever.
Grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto
Oh
its
my
back.
god.
Hey, it's not just some kids game.
So many
okay? There's
animes,
way
so
more to
little
it than that.
time.
Oh yeah.
I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe.
You finally caught up
At least
on My
800.
Hero or
I
no?
may have even crossed the
Almost.
1,000
So
mark
I've
by
only
this
got like
point.
5 more episodes
Anyway,
left.
after a while, you can tell a
What do you
beetle's
think it's so
fighting
far?
potential just
good.
by
It's real
looking
good.
at its shape, size,
But
and
yeah,
the
you
patterns
so,
on its body.
so you see what I meant though. The last time we talked about it was like nothing's really gonna happen, but they're setting it up.
Yeah.
And it's good tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's gonna be. You see that other. What's the word? Fucking. Faction coming in.
Yeah.
With like the League of Evil, whatever. And then they even kind of had their own mini arc where it shows like My Villain Academy or whatever. I was just like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then.
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
What was it? Yeah, there's like they're gonna have a thing in the hundreds of thousands. You know, come in
Yeah.
4 months. So I was just like, oh shit, it's gonna be like a nationwide attack kind of thing.
Yeah. Still want to know who the main traitor is though.
It's gonna give them like, that's when it gives like a DC vibe to me. I don't know why.
No, yeah, it definitely does. It lends. I'm betting to say that the creator of My Hero was not only a DC Marvel fanatic,
Yeah.
he was also into like standalone comics.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of different stuff he's pulling from.
Yeah.
Like
A lot of different
Kick-Ass
elements.
yeah, like he has some kick-ass stuff in there with
The vigilantes or whatever.
vigilantes a little bit here and there. One Punch Man definitely took the vigilante route with that one dude with the helmet and the bike.
Yeah.
That's definitely kick-ass, but that's just one character.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that dude took a lot. Like Watchmen's not anything related to DC or Marvel, but there's some aspects of Watchmen in there.
Watchmen is definitely DC though.
Is it?
Yeah.
They're just like
It was just a different, like a standalone basically.
okay. Well, yeah. I just you can just tell that My Hero dude was a comic fanboy.
If it's not
Yeah.
for a fighter doesn't have the guts, well, then
And he
it's
loved it
game
all.
over.
Yeah, he loved it all.
So
And,
in a
like-
way, it's almost like an anime that got inspired by like American culture.
For once, yeah.
I mean, not for once, but like then again, if you think about it, we've seen a lot happen from time to time. You know, like fucking, I don't know, Cowboy Bebop
that's
here and
true.
there, or like Big O, anything Western with cowboy hats in any form.
Cowboy Bebop. I don't want to say Cowboy Bebop was based on Western though.
I wouldn't say
Like-
Western, but like, dude, no, yes and no, dude. The jazz music, the style, the fucking like, yes, sci-fi, but like, bro, a lot of that was kind of like, I feel like, yeah, it was just heavily American, like.
Okay, I'll lend the American aspect would be the bounty hunter aspect.
Yeah, bounty hunter, jazz.
Jazz was kind of a whole thing though, just like.
But where
No.
was it at? Where was it made, bro?
Oh, that's true. But
Come on. I'm not saying jazz only originated from one place, no. But I'm just saying, like, it kind of was, though.
kind of was.
It was like, it inspired it to be played in other places, yes, but the source came from America.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop jazz is just a little different. I can't ever pinpoint what kind of jazz it is.
It's like just slow jazz, really.
Yeah, but it's like it just doesn't sound. It sounds like a cross between different cultures. It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But we're not the ones that will.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So,
What'd you think of Ed's proposal to fucking Winry?
Anyway, not a problem.
it was cuter than I remembered it.
Just you wait.
Just because of the fact that he started laughing about her going about like what percentage to give him.
Yeah.
By the way, that kid has one.
And then the hug at the end. The hug at the end is what's sold it.
Yeah.
Have to find a real lean.
You're like, ah.
Okay, so he's
I was like, oh,
not
my
the
heart.
torn on the Oni.
Kind of warm.
Let me see.
Kind of warm.
Ah, there. Let's get back here. I'll bet
I
my
wanted
bottom
to see more
will
Al
have
and
some
Shay at the
major
end.
Kabuto hiding
Shay
out
now.
there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
they both grew up or whatever. I was just like, oh.
Yeah, and then the credits skip more years and just like Ed and Winry have kids and Shay's back. May's back and Al's back. I'm like, May looks weird.
She was just a little kid.
No, I agree. It's just like change the hairstyle at least. Fucking
Something.
Al cut his hair. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Ed could have changed his hair too. Fucking braid at the back. Looked like a Viking for no reason.
Eh.
However, I will say Roy Mustang should never grow a mustache. That did not do.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, right. You and I both agree. I was like,
Yeah, he didn't
you
need
know
all
what?
that.
Yeah, you need all that. You know, not every man in power needs a mustache, okay?
Yeah, a mustache or a beard or some kind. Plus, he was blind, so it's not like you could see it. But
Well, they fixed him, remember?
oh yeah.
He made sure to fix Havoc first, but the Philosopher's Stone fixed because he accepted the offer.
Havoc.
Dr. Marco! Ah!
Mark was over there looking like the fucking human walrus, like.
Hey, Marco, use that stone to fix your face. Come on.
Please, do us all a favor.
Please, man, just destroy the stone. Like, come on.
Then and only then.
Yeah. Oh, well. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what other anime I was watching, though. I was watching. I still need to finish Fruit Basket's remaster.
So,
Even a pro like myself.
like I pick it up and then I put it back down like almost immediately. It's weird, and
Well,
I like
it's
it though. I like it, but it's just
It's not a heavy action anime,
yeah,
and it's just like it's too long to be a slice of life.
yeah. It's like a morale boost slash like, man, I'm a piece of shit. You know, like, it makes you feel
Yeah.
kind of shitty sometimes.
But then, like, the same thing with Clannad. Like, Clannad's kind of long, too. I'm like, bro, why so long?
I don't know,
I mean?
man. Yeah.
Why are you so long to be so sad? Like,
Yeah,
what the
dude.
fuck?
I was just like, that's why I kind of like, Like, I like the
Well,
story.
like-
I do, but it's just like, it makes me want to put it down as quickly as I picked it back up.
No,
I was just
I
like,
totally agree, but, like, with Clannad, it's like, you're so long just to be that fucking sad.
yeah, dude.
Stop it.
Stop it, yeah, dude. I didn't come here for that.
I mean, I did, but I didn't. Like, I don't want it to be that, like, dragged out. Like, after story was perfect amount of, like, hit me hard, stop.
And it hits hard, dude. That's what I don't
Dude,
like about
after
it.
story hits so hard. Oh my god. Bro. Clannad, Assassination Classroom, like after story, Angel Beats, and Secret Garden. This is a K-drama. Secret Garden.
Yeah.
All those shows ruined me for a good fucking minute.
Christ.
Okay? Dude, Oh man, After Story fucked me up.
Size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
Like I remember like watching it at my fucking mom's house.
Yeah.
Because I was still living with my parents at the time when I started watching anime like deep into it.
Yeah.
After Story and Angel Beats, I remember watching both of those and crying in my fucking room during the day because I was watching it during summer break. Pissed off. especially Angel Beats. Like I finished it like early in the morning one day.
Listen, you can never see a
and like
true energy
I
it's in the
my
ring.
bed was against the wall and my window was right there though. Like next to my feet, so I could see like the sun coming in and out sometimes.
Yeah.
And I was swear to God, I was like, why? Why do I have to? Why do I have to go the rest of my day with the shit on my mind?
Don't judge a book by its cover.
After that, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch Bakken Test. I'm gonna watch funny ass animes for a good minute.
Get myself back to normal.
Yeah, for real, dude. And then Bakken Test never got finished either. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't watch
Bakken Test. It's fucking funny. I love that show.
It was funny. Yeah, I haven't rewatched it since like high school, but yeah, maybe I should watch it again.
Hey, didn't I say
Yeah, you should. It's fucking hilarious.
Just have a little faith,
I go back and watch it now, and I still laugh sometimes.
I remember there's that trap that everybody was like confused about, like.
they literally explain that it's a dude.
Yeah, and they're like, huh?
They're twins. Yeah, they're twins, but everyone's like, he's so pretty, it's unfair.
Yeah, he would be like more like sexualized than the girl. Everyone is just like, huh? They never saw it as like a terrible thing, obviously, but but they weren't also like against it either. I was just like, huh?
And then you're just sitting here, just like, then you sit there after, like, and then I, like, you know, sometimes I sit there after you remember that whole argument that we all had with Ben about traps aren't gay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, just like, you know what? He's onto something. Never mind that. Fuck.
Yeah. It's like, eh.
I can see it. And then you're sitting there, you sit there, and you're like, God fucking damn it, piece of shit.
Motherfucker.
Because dude, you know, remember that whole argument? We were all like, Ben, it's fucking gay. He's like, nah, dude, chaps aren't gay. I was like, Ben! Like, you were there for that.
I think so, yeah. Feels like I was there.
Feels like it. But no, he dragged that argument on for a while. That's probably why everybody knows it, remembers it. It's because he was like, he'd always bring it up randomly sometimes too. He was like, traps aren't gay. Like, Ben.
Stop.
For real. I hate traps, man. It's so hard too when they don't come out and say that the gender.
Yeah.
And they leave it like a mystery for a good fucking while.
I was like, what? Letting you fall in love with them. That's little plot thickens.
Big and strong and looks like
like fucking it's Scarlet Drive again.
Nope. I remember
God,
I
I remember...
explained it earlier, like in, what was it, Naruto?
Yeah.
And, like, he met Haku for the first time. I was like, oh, I'm a boy. And everybody's like, huh?
Yeah, I was like, huh? No. I mean, they said that, and I was like, oh. So you're just gonna trap a lot of dudes, aren't you?
Right. All throughout life, huh? Crazy.
First season of Naruto, and you're just gonna do that to us? Okay. And why are you wearing that robe, huh? Why are you wearing that outfit like that?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Why are you showing so much leg?
Anyway.
So much chest too. What are you doing?
You know, that's just life, man. There are so many people.
Are you having sex with Zanbaku? Like, what are you doing? Zabuza, like, what are you doing?
Whoa. Let's.
Was Zabuza a fucking pedo? Like, what are you doing? I'm just here, man. It's like, bro, no.
I never fucked her. Are you sick? God, it's just a kid. It's still a kid.
Jesus Christ.
I think both of these fine
And
maybe when she's older, I don't know. But until then.
Yeah, exactly. But you also know what kind of made me upset about that is that Zabuza wanted to die next.
Taku, yeah. I was like,
oh my god.
I was like, is this supposed to be romanticized or is this him? It's just genuine companionship, you know? Like, I didn't want to ask, and I never asked. I was just like, that's why I was just like, you know what? It's probably best I don't ask. I'm good.
Dude, I've never felt so awkward during a death scene. I was like,
I want to die next to him.
Bring him to me, or bring me to him, please.
Please, it's all I ask.
Fucking crying, and I'm like, oh, what is happening?
I mean, yeah, it could have been genuine companionship, you know. It also could not have been.
Yeah, so it's like,
there is that chance that it might have not been at all.
Finally,
it might not have been. So Zabuza might have been Predator. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, but because it's Naruto in the tone, I'm sure they wasn't. You know.
I don't know, man.
It was a kids show.
I don't know, man.
You think the creator wanted the low key throw in some fucking pedo shit in there?
Hey, J.K. Rowling came back and LGBT to haul her shit. All right.
I mean, yeah. Cause she like old and shit, you know.
Yeah, but there was no reason for her to come back and do that.
But you better watch out.
She was like,
real winner back
non-binary people, trans people, no. Okay. And they're like, you bitch.
I'm just saying, like, you can't negate my truth right there, okay? Like, dude, she literally came back and did that for no reason. Like, there was no reason for her to do that at all.
Wait, what did she do?
LGBT'd everything.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
fucking...
Yeah, because she was losing money after she said, like... Well, I think either her or somebody in her studios, like, you know, saying, like, no, like trans or, like, non-binary people in my shit. Like, in her story or in her world, essentially.
She was doing that before, dude.
Yeah.
But it was more like one of those things where nobody asked if Dumbledore was gay or not.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Beetle Wars! Let's go.
When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
Then again, that one was the kid's fucking movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's right. Finish it!
You really never know, though, because fucking... After all that shit about Dr. Seuss came out, everybody was started looking into his books and being like, oh, there's a deeper meaning. It's like, maybe there wasn't, you know? Maybe he was just good at writing children's books, but a terrible human, you know? Maybe that's the case.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, my wife has cancer. I'm also cheating on her.
Stripey Ghost is invincible.
You know, 'cause she has cancer.
Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
I'm just like, I'm sitting here like, what? No! Turns out it's true. Like, you son of a bitch.
I mean, Stephen Hawking was able to cheat on his wife, so.
Bro.
I don't know with what, but he was able to do it.
Yeah, I was like, were you emotionally attached to somebody else? Like, what are you talking about, my guy?
Still no match for you, Stripey. All right, little guy. Use your...
But, you know, it's hard to tell about, emotions with that computer voice. I love you,
honk,
person.
Honk, 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 honk.
You're sexier than my wife. Ha!
Christ.
I have a stiffy.
Right.
Ooh.
The floor was stripy.
Ooh.
I know a real
Yeah.
beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Oh, right. Yeah.
Hmm?
This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Oh, man.
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word.
I wish I was Jeff Bezos
I
right
got
now.
some things I gotta discuss.
Just for a day.
Just
Go
for a
play
day.
with Granny for a while, would ya?
Just for a day.
There's a good boy.
Take care of all my affairs, better my life for a second, and that's it.
You're from the Tenryo Commission, aren't
You know what I mean? Like, I would not even put a dent in his fortune. Just be like, hey, 10 mil,
Hey, didn't I
and
tell
I'm
ya?
good.
They're my friends. In fact, they're...
That's not true.
You know what I mean?
I
10
already
mil,
know everyone in
Yeah.
your
I can
little gang,
take care of a
but
lot
I've
of stuff
never
going
seen
on in my
these two
family's
before.
life.
Uncle
Have a great
Ito didn't
Christmas.
do anything wrong.
Like,
Don't
best
take
Christmas
it
ever.
Not only did he not
You
do
know?
anything wrong, he also
Take
saved
care
my
of some of my
life.
stuff, get an
He's not a
apartment,
bad
pay it off
guy.
for a year, and a car. You know, like, I can do a lot.
We all can, Aaron. We all can.
Hey,
It's just
some
like-
things we don't tell the
And then
outsiders,
just
right?
have
Dude, a small
a nice
loan of $1
little...
million.
Yeah, like, fucking have a nice little nest egg.
I'm a real
it.
lousy liar.
Don't even put, like, don't even spend more than, like, 2 mil.
Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with
Coke
me.
and whores,
I'll
Aaron.
explain
Coke and whores.
everything.
Poking horse.
Coke and whores.
I'll be honest.
I like
with you.
it.
This thing the Tenryo Commission
Give
is
it to me.
investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions.
I totally agree with the sentiment.
And I really did. And the same as
I
you.
remember, like, what was
I
it John was
just wanna
telling me?
avoid
And he
conflict
posted
at
on
all
his Facebook
costs.
once the video clip of, like,
It's
the people who
just
were trying to
not
win the
worth it if
lotto.
Someone gets hurt.
And, like, you know, the lady was asking random people, you know, it's like, oh, what would you do if you won the lotto? And, like, the one guy answered honestly. He was like, hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow.
And I was like, oh, okay, not the answer we wanted, but...
Not the answer we wanted, but thank you for your honesty.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good, dude.
Hookers and blow. It's like, damn.
No shame either.
Maybe
Nope.
you don't know because you're out.
Didn't hesitate.
It all started.
It was just like,
If you're talking about that,
Oh,
at a point
so
when
you
the
already
news
know.
asks you
Well,
questions
that makes
like,
things a whole lot easier.
are you gonna sit there and cater to everything they ask you, or are you just gonna do you? Because, like,
You can do you if you're not, as long as you're not a celebrity or someone important.
exactly.
is this
Everything about the
If you're really
fate
just
of
some
the
like
O's
everyday
is true.
Joe in the
The
street,
Blue
like, dude,
Oni
yeah, you
chose
can literally
exile.
answer as
The
honestly
Crimson
as you
Oni
want.
stayed behind.
You have nothing to worry about because like nobody knows who you are, you know. Like unless you're like a celebrity, some kind of athlete or whatever, like then yes,
But the
because
other
that does
details
fuck with your
aren't
cash, you know. That does
historically
fuck with your
accurate.
your money
Fairy tales
flow
are nice stories, but
because
there's
you have
something
a
they
social
leave
status
out.
at that
It's a
point.
little
But if you
thing
don't have
called
any of that, then like
cold,
yeah,
hard
you can
truth.
answer honestly.
The Inazuma,
You know what?
the Oni are a proud kind. So it
A
wasn't
bullet to the
easy
head
for them
will
to
really
ask
mess with
others
my
for
cash flow.
acceptance. Well, the Crimson Oni
I
were
think that
friendly
would-
with
Might not
the
have-
humans, but the Blue
I
Oni,
think anybody would.
Paimon thought you were two different.
Yep,
Didn't
that's
stop
right.
Thanos.
There's no real difference because humans were still the Crimson Oni.
You know
always
what?
had
You
to
got a
find way to
point
live
there,
in
son.
peace
I
with
take my
humans.
argument
Humans
back.
didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue
So
Oni.
sad.
If things were to continue that way,
You know
the
what?
Oni
I never
were
thought of it like
never gonna
that.
get along with humans. And so,
Because I'm not a
over
fucking
drinks,
idiot.
they
But you
swore
know
oaths.
what? You got a point.
Because I'm not a fucking idiot, but you know what?
Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
Life is full of
Why you-
surprises, higher.
I'm like, why are you attacking
Oni
me in
must
my brain
abandon
cells?
any prejudice.
Lack thereof.
Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own
Lack thereof
honest
brain
characters,
cells.
their
It's just-
surging
it's the
tempers,
truth,
and their
okay.
awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride. After
Oh,
choosing
man, I
exile,
felt super
the number of
unappreciated
Blue Oni
today.
began to dwindle, until eventually
What now?
they disappeared
I
altogether.
felt super unappreciated today.
Why?
Since I first heard the story of the
So,
Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid,
I've been getting help getting to work
from
from a coworker and everything like that. You know,
I ever imagined.
he's been real cool about it. I help him like with his shit after like at work and all that, right?
Yeah.
So Today he told me like super last minute, and I'm not like I'm not mad because he hasn't done this before.
Yeah.
I just told him or like a chance to talk to him, but today he told me super last minute that he wasn't going to be able to pick me up.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, okay, I'll try to find a ride, blah blah blah. Well, kind of like since it was so last minute, I couldn't find anyone. When I called my mom, she was already at my brother's basketball game.
Yeah.
And nobody else was available. I didn't know you were off today. I might have asked you there, but at the time, you were already asleep if it was about 4.
Yeah.
But, so anyway, it gets down to the point where it's like, okay, so I don't have an option at the moment. So I called my store. It's like, hey, or I called my manager. Like around 4:40, 4:50, just be like, hey, probably it's like, hey, like I got told this like last minute, like an hour before I had to be there. I woke up at 4:20, saw it, and I was like, shit, I have to get ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I tried calling it, and I told her, like, I called my mom. She's already busy with something. She can't come get me. Nobody else is available. So is there a delivery anywhere near my house? And like, she tells me no, and then she's like, you're late it's like something with you every fucking day, and blah blah. Why are you late? Well, it's like, when in reality, like the last 2 months since my friend's been helping me, I've only been late a handful of times, and only one of those times was my actual fault. The only other times I was late was because he had to go finish his delivery that he was on. Like, he picked me up before he went on his delivery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would get there when he was done. Anyway.
Still,
so she tells me that, and she's like, well, I can't deal with this right now. Just find something, and then hung up
they
on
would
me.
give up their life. I've always respected the Blue Oni for our pride.
So I was like, okay, that's pretty fucked up, or whatever.
You don't harm other people, period.
So I get there, I'm like, dude, what the hell? I just felt like super unappreciative. Like, I've been showing up on time almost every day, give or take 5 or 10 minutes,
Yeah.
Not many people really give a shit about that when you work at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Food business,
They're pretty strict over there in my place.
But you know what I mean? Like, most places don't really,
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I've been showing up every day, 5 to 10 minutes here or there, give or take. Sometimes exactly on time. And I've been staying late most of the time, 3 out of my 5 days that I'm scheduled.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I've been doing a lot. So I just felt like super unappreciative after that. I was like, and I was told that if I needed to get help, like if I couldn't find a way to get to work, to call the store, and my manager Matt said, call the store and we'll send a driver to go get you, and blah blah. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. Like,
I never wanted to tell you
I'll use the olive branch that you gave me.
My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else.
And I called today like I was supposed to.
Yeah.
And that's what I was told. Figure it out. I was like,
there's a dangerous group behind everything
cool.
that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess.
Oh, shit.
That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm going to fight you with all I've got. But if you're willing to believe me...
Yeah, that's how I felt today. I barely talked to anybody at work today. It was kind of like, not cold shoulder, but... Because I did talk to people. It's just one of those things. You could feel the coldness for me.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm on too.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, cool. Whatever.
It's like, fuck me, right?
Yeah.
Treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start. These two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just great. Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
What the fuck, dude?
Don't worry about
What?
us.
All right, then our first job is to investigate
Can't
where
hit
this
anything.
Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
Oh, blue Onis, huh? I'll get a soda real quick. BRB.
Okay, go ahead. In the middle of a fight. Jesus Christ. That was ass. Can I get any fucking sights at all or no?
Oh god.
Yeah. That's just me being a little sensitive, I guess.
It's alright, Aaron. Just, I don't know, work on it, bud. You know, what's up?
I mean, like, I found the best solution I can use at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I know you are.
like,
I know you're doing your best, you know?
yeah, so just what I'm saying, like, the fact that I made improvements over the last 2 months, and I've been staying late every day to up to an hour and a half. You know what I mean? It's like, you know.
And I hear you. I see you.
Yeah.
You know? So, but like, as your friend, as everybody, you know, anybody could tell you, you can always do better. You know? There's always room for improvement. I'm not saying you're not doing it already. But there's always room for it, you know? It doesn't mean this is where it all stops. No, it never stops. I know that's the fucked up part, but it's the truth too.
Oh yeah, I know.
So you know, so don't take it too hard, but don't take it to heart, but also take it to heart. You know.
Yeah.
Because at the end, everybody just wants the best for you, just like you do.
I just want hookers and blow, dude. What are you talking about?
I mean, so do I. That's why I want the best for everybody. Know what I mean?
Sure, dude. Whatever you say.
I just want everybody to be able to afford the hookers and blow. That's it. I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do for rent this month? Oh no, no, I want to be able to everybody be able to pay that off, and still have money for hookers and blow.
And Oni, oh no, not another one.
Oh, yeah, not the one that robbed you
It's
though.
funny when he
So,
said that. Guys over here is like, oh no, no, not another one. He's like flinching or whatever. You're like, fuck you.
Right. Sorry.
So kind of matched.
So anyway, here's what happened.
Fuck you.
I was just out transporting
you,
some
dude.
goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way.
was epic. Come on.
But this time was different.
I got
They
banner
weren't willing
pose.
to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for.
Nothing.
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off.
Yeah,
But
well, oh well.
instead, he stopped
Life
the
will
others
be
and told them to
whatever
let
it
me
is.
go.
Whatever it wants to be.
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me.
I'm laughing about
Things got real
you
heated.
just ragging on that one guy. You want me to hit you out? Yeah.
Escape
Give
with
me
my
one.
life in the
I
end.
was, God,
And I
shit.
scrambled to
Fuck
get
you.
myself here where I'd be safe.
Just tormenting the poor
I never
guy.
wanna
Like,
set
God,
foot
fuck.
outside of here again.
I gotta get out of here.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm
No.
people.
Fuck. Jesus, I gotta get out of here.
Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely
These guys
it
are
was Mora, right?
insane. I gotta
What
get
else
out of
could they
here.
have wanted with me? I mean, I
I
can't
want my
say for
friends
sure.
to
It's
enjoy
not like
the-
I asked. But what I did hear
Because
them
it's
say
low,
was,
too.
the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ah, that idiot Oni. Do you have any
You,
idea where they
sir,
went
are a man
after
of
they
culture,
robbed you?
and I respect you.
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area. You weren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them and they're all heavily armed.
Oh, man.
It's just a bunch of
So
no-name
you have tomorrow off, too, or are
scumbags.
you
I got a
working
whole
tomorrow?
laundry list
Oh
of
no.
scores to
Today's my
settle
last
with
day
them.
off. I gotta work.
If these two islands
The rest
are
of this
where
week.
they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at
Yeah, you
Nausicaa
haven't-
Beach sooner or later.
Wednesday off?
I'm usually off on Wednesdays and Thursdays, yeah.
Oh. Makes sense.
Thanks. For what?
No, I said makes sense.
Oh. You're like, thanks, man. And I was like, what? For
What,
what?
what I do.
What I do? The fuck?
You didn't take me to work, you bitch.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Long ass drive for no reason. You know that one song that everybody likes, "Take Me to Church"? I actually really hate it.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
There's a song that like part of the lyrics are like "Take me to church." It's like part of the chorus. Someone's like, "Ew." It's not because it's a church thing. It's just like I think it sounds like ass.
Take me to church. Ugh. I don't know what is up with that island, but that island's always has like lightning going around. It's just stupid.
So you're telling me it does not look like a good time?
Like, okay, so like if you have like a mission or something, you have like dialogue, or have to like
Yeah.
talk to somebody.
We gotta
Sometimes the
pass
lightning
through
will
this
like still
sometime.
strike your
Let's just
character
hang tight for a while.
mid dialogue or whatever. The dialogue will still keep continuing, but you see your character getting like blown up essentially. I was like, what the fuck? It's kind of funny, really, but it's just like,
If I'm not
Stupid.
mistaken, they'll be
Yeah,
showing
I
up
agree.
anytime.
and you still take damage too. I was like, what the fuck?
You know what, game? That's kind of fucked up.
So we better
I was like, it's funny, but fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think you should take damage for that.
No, that's dumb. It should not take
There
damage
they
for
are.
that.
And one of them has
I didn't
claws.
ask to be in this cutscene.
All right, it's go time. Let's get him.
Like, why am I getting fucking punished for being in this cutscene? You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
fuck you, dude.
There's a blue Oni. That's cool.
Blue macaroni?
Yes. Blue
Solidify.
macaroni.
Sweet. New waffle?
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me.
Ew.
Fight
Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Ew.
it's like, ew.
Man, when the internet found out that Kallax did that fucking blue waffle, like the actual, like they actually made a waffle that was blue.
Yeah.
Like when the internet found out, they're like, "You guys don't know what you're doing. You guys don't know what you done did." They didn't, and it's the truth. They did not know what they done did.
Nope.
Hey, don't even think about running.
Idiots.
It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant
Mom
of the
has a
Crimson Oni.
rampage.
Whoa.
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice. But what about the Crimson Oni?
You find out if
You don't
you're
know anything about us.
find out if you have Christmas off.
Or any
Nope.
of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way.
Do not know yet.
But you don't even care, do you?
When do you get your schedule?
Because those who get
On
sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
Sundays?
No, you're
Oh, okay.
wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two
Sundays,
factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni. So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago?
Tell me the truth. You hate me.
Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society. But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you contribute to human society?
Only thing I'm happy about
You're a blundering
is
fool who
I
can't
am
work out
done
the real
closing.
a laughing stock of the town, and worse still,
I do
you
not
let
have
them
to
get your
close
vision
again.
during the vision hunt decree.
Yeah.
Protecting the Oni pride? Huh. You wouldn't know how if you
Dude,
tried.
for real.
You're a
Closing takes so
disgrace
much
to the
out of me
Oni
for
kind.
some reason. It's
Hey,
stupid.
come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Even to this day, it
Since
still
when
doesn't
do
make
you
sense
care
to me
what
how
other people
how it
think?
takes so much out of me.
You just
It's
do
just
whatever
cleaning.
You want. It's not like
No,
anyone
that's it.
can stop you. But do you have any idea of the kind of life my
And it's
kin
just
and
'cause
I
it's the
have
end of the
lived
day
while
and
we've been
everybody just
hanging
like,
around in
ugh.
human society. We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all
Yeah,
contact
maybe.
with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food, no clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose.
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull. The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process. He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no, it's the
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey! Hey! He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryo Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Who goes there? Soldiers, quick! Get them! Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito. You cannot match my bravery! Soldiers!
Boy! Ah! Stress. Stress, Chouji, stress.
That's all I know, dude. That's
all I know, dude. Gotta ride the Nar.
Woo!
Ride the Nar, bro.
It's showtime!
That's fucking cool.
What?
I'm using the new characters like Ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty damaging.
Oh, nice.
Look cool and shit. Cause like I unlocked them by doing the whole wish thing
Really came out in
on
force
there.
today.
And it took me a bit, like 40 wishes exactly to get to them, but I got them. But then there's like a little part of the story, a quest that involves them. And so through the quest, you not only meet them, get introduced them into the storyline and how they're getting introduced to the storyline.
Yeah.
But they also let you use him like almost like at his best with like all the proper gear and like the equipment, and not only that, but they also like make his level match up to your main character one. So yeah, he's already like maxed out essentially. And so he does a crazy amount of damage when he does.
I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here. No way. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Then what should we do? The Tenryo Commission's about to arrest you!
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryo butt.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us?
Oh, fuck.
Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
So the ults in that
Maybe
game,
we
like,
can't take him, but we can sure
have
slow
any
him
of them
down.
been total
Now's
shit,
your
or are they
chance.
actually pretty
Go.
decent all the way around?
I don't know. Because like the thing is, for me, when it comes to like having like my main like teams or my main characters that I use, there's only two different like differences between like certain characters. You have like your purple, and then you have your like golden. And it's like I only use golden at that point, considering that they're either not only better, but they also have like an extra like a boost of some kind.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Compared to the other ones, I'm over here thinking like, why not just make my team the best of the best, right? So like, yeah, I'll like other characters just because I think they look cool and everything, but I won't put any work into them at all because they're not like that good.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So if anything, it'll be just more like a collecting process at that point. So I already have like more than half the characters in this game anyway, so.
So to me, it's more like Kingdom Hearts, but better like executed, I guess. Or
Sorta.
not better executed. It's more like because like Kingdom Hearts 2, like you know how people are about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
It's just an anime version of Kingdom Hearts. It's just a little polished, and everything the team does, it matters.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's fair.
But your team, like, it won't be like simultaneously like all four of y'all like go off. Since this is just you, what you can do is basically mid-battle switch between characters.
That's cool.
So what I do with my main squad is that I found a way for their specials to be like linked all together. Well, not like their main specials, because there's like the assist special, which is like their boost essentially, where they use like an elemental, their elemental damage is most fundamental to use, and then they have like their ultimate, which is like a charged attack where you have to like land a certain number of hits before it's like fully usable, and then you can use it. But honestly, I hardly use it half the time as it is. It's good. It's it's badass. I basically only like remember to use it whenever I'm in a boss battle. And I was like, oh shit, I'm like, all right, better use the ultimate.
Gotta use the cheese.
Pretty much. But yeah, other than that, like, yeah, I'll use like a combo of everybody else's like specials, one right after the other, so that way it's like it kind of like stacks essentially.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like my Earth guy, what he does, he makes like a shield, so therefore you're impervious to damage. You're basically like untouchable at that point. You don't take any damage at all, unless you're hit by somebody that can also phase through that. But the likeliness of that is very low. So there you have like a shield basically, and then I switch to my fire guy, which will land 3 strong hits, but also do fire damage at the same time. So I switch from him to my wind guy, which does like a Rasengan kind of style move, and what that does, since it's wind, it'll pick up the fire effect that will still be affecting the enemies, and turn that wind fire, turn into a wind fire, and do even more fire damage. And then finally finish it off with my electric girl, and apparently electric does more damage when anything's on fire because it'll like overpower it essentially,
Makes sense.
So like that's my combo, where I'm just doing like massive amount of damage one after the other, and then I can just start it all over again immediately afterwards.
Hey, I told you to stay out of. Well,
we're
in it now.
I mean,
because there's a cooldown time on each of their attacks. So by the time I'm back at the Earth guy again, that cooldown is already ready to go.
Yeah.
Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
Oh, fire!
Right, watch yourselves.
Fire is always broken in
back for you.
Most of them, yeah, but sometimes it's not the most useful because there's different enemies that have different elements and shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's usually fire that's just broken at the time.
Usually, yeah. You're kind of pointless when it comes to anybody like water, though.
Come on, you two, time to roll.
Yeah. But a lot of things are like have that one weakness,
Yeah, that's how it works in this game,
Hey, you guys want
balance
some of this?
is all things should be.
Run for it, boss!
I turn into Thanos more and more every day. I don't like who I'm becoming. I feel like I can question God and get away with it.
Rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow.
Why is it always the dumb ones that think they can question God?
Footprints here. You should be just up ahead. It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.
It's usually the pretty ones. Why are we going back up there? What's happening?
What's going on?
For real.
What are we doing?
Whoa! Pee-wee Herman.
Oh, I see now.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
You want to know how old I am, Chouji?
Old as fuck, bro.
I remember Ash Jeeves.
Ash Jeeves. Jesus.
Blast from the past, huh? Ash Jeeves. Good job, boys.
Huh. This looks like a fucking... Oh, come on. But not it. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on there? Get out of my cookie shop, ah! Yeah, dude, you took all the fucking ammo, guy.
Huh. Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? At least we know we're headed the right way. Let's see what else we can find ahead.
These guys are going off.
Yeah. A wrecked cart and some goods. Look alive, we've got company. There's more!
Don't blink!
Finally, boom! Gather! The fairy! See no more!
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead. Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here.
There we go.
Hidden entrance. Yes! Alright. I think we just found their hideout. This is gonna be where they keep all the...
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Huh? Fire away? Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb. But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Oh my god.
What were you two talking about? Are you keeping
This
Paimon
shit's getting wild, my guy. Stop shooting me! No! I had a family! It was just rude, my guy. I had a whole family and shit. Are you gonna pull it off? Dang, they pulled off the res, my guy.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. All the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
I got 35 seconds left, my guy. Do it, do it. No, let him go! Alright, whatever. Get me, get me, get me. Oh. Fighting takes all my concentration. I'm dead right now, so I can talk to you. Yeah, just take more of my stuff.
If we can't reach them.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
Stabilize.
I saw a meme earlier. I think it was today. Somebody was like, Genshin Impact 2 was like, no, let me out of this hellhole.
Christ.
You know how much money I spent on that game? I can't go back.
Oh, it's moving.
I think I've only spent like
What did I
$10
tell ya?
on this game, like
Just
ever.
trust my instincts.
Feel that. But like,
Oh shit.
nah, dude. What?
Oh, I fell. Oh yeah, shit.
You fall down the stairs, break a hip?
Pretty much. There was like an opening between the fucking staircase and the landing platform, and I was like, the fuck?
Dang, dude, that sucks.
Does suck, bro. Does suck.
You sound a little flabbergasted over there.
Just a bit, dude. Just a bit.
G Willikers. G Willikers, homie.
Shit, fam. Shit.
Oh god.
What the? Okay, that makes sense.
Man, this dude's lagging like shit, bro. Oh, it's over.
It's all over.
Over for us, my guy.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man. Game over.
Oh, happened again. Fuck.
I still miss Bill Paxton.
Who?
Bill Paxton, dude.
The guy who said game over, man?
Yeah.
In the Aliens movie?
Yeah.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over.
What's a weenie?
And it's done.
Oh,
My roommates are drunk.
yeah.
Stabilize.
They're playing loud ass music right now.
Twin blade.
Don't blink.
Well, good thing you don't mind, right, Aaron?
I hate it. I hate my life. Get me out of here! Ah! Jeez, are you alright? No! No! I'm never alright! No! Man! Just started losing my.
Christ, buddy, you'll be okay. Don't worry.
Oh. No, I just stubbed my toe. We're good.
Ouch.
I want some more slice of life animes. You see that next year there's gonna be like a couple soccer ones?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I have no interest in soccer, but okay.
Dude, I had no interest in fucking volleyball.
But you watched IQ, huh?
Yeah. So what's your point? I have no interest in soccer, but okay.
I only watch sports that I like sports of, you know? Like,
nah, dude. You want to know the only reason why I was interested in fucking volleyball?
some girl recommended it.
No. Girls in volleyball shorts, my guy.
But it's guys in volleyball shorts, it's not girls.
Can't catch me.
Girls in volleyball shorts. Have you
but
seen those?
There's no girls in it, it's just guys.
I know. But like, I'm talking about like when I was in school.
Oh, yeah, but that defeats the purpose then, so I'm just like...
Exactly. I had no interest in the actual sport. I was just like, hey, these girls are hot.
So therefore, you should have no interest in that anime, since it's just guys in shorts.
Maybe I like shorts, alright?
I bet you do, buddy. I bet you do.
Watching the anime, I was like, God dang, those shorts. What's the inseam on those?
Those shorts couldn't be any shorter, huh? Huh.
They must be holding on to them for leverage. Alright, let's get them out of here.
No, that's bullshit. I'm leaving on that one.
Stabilize. Oh, coming through. Finally.
That was, I will admit I rage quitted on that one, but like, I had every right. Okay. Whew. How are you still tired after 9 hours?
I don't know.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy?
Who hurt my Chouji, huh? Huh?
Oh, my
The world.
Alright, time to burn it down.
Burn it all down.
Right. Have you seen him?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you!
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money.
Slurping the dick down my throat.
No one dares stand up to them for...
Oh, don't slurp on it too fast now, buddy. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
The one with only horns on his head. He's always shielded us.
Brain freeze!
Oh, in fact...
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or...
relative, I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like...
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to...
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Bro, I'm fucking lagging like a piece of shit right now.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going.
These guys come home and now my internet sucks.
Sounds alright. Dude, just buy your own internet, dude. 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 Uh, wow.
My team left me, so I'm leaving.
This is the place.
No, I'm
Jigsaw.
Like this
really-
Surrender
area.
while you can.
I'm leaving this area. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Hell no.
Sheesh. Better turn off that boost they got. There we go.
Stabilize.
To the very final guy. Windblade!
Speed of light.
Let's roll.
Cool.
But,
Bet you think you've won, don't you?
Just the damage you did in this combo.
So naive. This is my home turf.
doesn't matter.
I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of the mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble. You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye. Oh, my paper charm. Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was out of the door! Damn it!
Yes, that's it. But when did you?
Bullshit.
I smashed it earlier to stop you from doing anything hasty.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
Betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here?
You ever just get
If you
sad?
ask me, that sounds like you've
'Cause I
already
do.
betrayed our agreement, no?
Huh?
I'm like, you ever just get sad? Because I just got sad.
Cause I'm sad. I'm sad right now.
What are you sad about, buddy?
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great. Cause I'm done listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great work,
Cowabunga,
Takuya.
dude.
Arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
You didn't
I said
have to
stay
react to
away,
that one.
or I'll
Heh,
take the
what?
paper charm.
Cowabunga, bro.
Hey, oh, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our
Bro,
ancestors.
this internet right now is
Only
pissing me
sacrifice
off.
can restore my pride now.
What?
I chose this path so I could
Lag.
provide for my
It's
fellow
killing
Oni.
me.
I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us, Blue
What?
Oni.
They're
I swear to God.
Let them slip.
Uh-oh. There's nowhere else.
Hey, Tenryo Commission. I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson...
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself.
Oh, God.
Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy, huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
Oi, George.
Oh, snap.
Oh, jeez. Snap, crackle, pop. Snapple.
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this. Come on!
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
Cuckoo, Kachoo, and my cooch. Ciao. It's fucking ciao, bro. I'm Lightning McFucking Queen.
Chow.
You know, if I wasn't a Christian, I would say that Mater and Lightning McQueen got it on. You laugh. Well, I'm 100% serious. I'm 100% cereal, my guy.
We managed to save everyone!
Oh. Gonna woo in front of me, eh?
What about Ito and Takuya?
Like, I ain't shit. Like all your other girly friends. Just because I don't suck pain? Okay. I see you. Wow. Woo, woo. Shut up, Jeff. I'll kill you.
It's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on your faces?
You!
Said
Your
they'd be
whole
okay,
fucking
didn't you? I'm sure I'd be looking
family.
a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
Still mad about the beans, that's why.
What?
Oh, because apparently Onis have a allergic reaction to beans.
Oh, dear God.
And so someone, before you try to, it's like a bounty hunt kind of thing, you know? Like, are you trying to find this guy? But apparently he has a weakness towards beans since he's like an Oni. So they give you some beans and shit to throw at him so he can be like weakened or whatever.
Oh my God.
And like, yeah, dude, he's like severely allergic to beans and shit. And so you throw the bean at him right before you encounter him.
That's the lamest vulnerability I've ever heard of.
Yeah, dude, I'm just like, what the fuck? And then so like,
And
yeah,
I'm
it basically
here
almost
for
like
it.
kills him.
I'm here for it.
He's like, holy shit, that took a lot out of me. And then like, so you're on this quest with him, whatever, trying to find out what's really going on.
That took a lot out of me.
And so, you know, you guys make it out of the facility, the dungeon, whatever, where people were being like kidnapped by like some gang and shit. And he was like, man, I'd be looking a lot better right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack from earlier. And I was just like, the fuck? You're still mad about that?
Why would you do this for me?
God. That took a lot out of me. You know what? I bet it did. You were on the toilet for a good minute, weren't you, bud?
It wasn't for that brutal bean attack.
I'm the guilty one here.
God.
I don't deserve this.
I hate
Because we're
fucking
Oni,
weeds, dude.
that's why. We
I
share the
hate
same
all
blood,
of you.
brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that
That's
it was okay
literally
to
a
abandon
weed,
family
like...
in need.
Oh, yeah. What's he weak to? Fucking beans, bro!
Fucking beans,
Yeah, that's
dude.
fucking weed. That's fucking weed. That's weeb as shit, dude.
Beans.
I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni.
You gotta get in the
If I came to you
circle.
for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me.
I don't care if you don't want to go here. We're getting in the circle,
for their
fucker.
sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today.
I don't care what you
And
say.
built a
We're
world
getting
where
circle,
Oni and humans
bitch.
can live side by side. Honestly,
Or maybe not. Whatever.
everything
Fuck
that
it.
I have
whatever.
now, I owe to the Blue
Whatever
Oni.
I have to say
Let me
doesn't
tell you,
fucking
the Enos
matter,
of today
apparently.
wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind.
Oh my God.
Granny Oni, she got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But...
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
No, please don't! Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryo Commission officers.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Hey.
Oh, right, yeah,
So everybody's kind of getting arrested.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, that's why you were kind of hired to investigate and capture this guy. But what was it? Because of everybody's involvement in some form or way or whatever. Like the main guy, the guy you were trying to capture, but it ends up being a good guy. Like the other thing, and he just because of his reputation or whatever is what made him look like a bad guy. Because he didn't want to get arrested. He was fighting off a lot of the officers and assaulting a lot of the officers so he could find out the truth. And so he's over here saying like, the guy he was trying to help out, he's the Blue Oni. And he's like, no, please, like all those, like, nah, don't worry about it. Like, I'll take care of your family. I'll make sure they'll never go, unprotected or unsupplied or whatever. So I'll make sure they're well taken care of. He's like, actually, you're arrested too. And he's like, oh, like for assaulting all those officers. Like, oh, well that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, my boys, my gang, my boys, my gang, they'll take care of it too. I was like, don't worry, they'll be on it. Actually, the officer too. We already arrested your gang too. Actually. And so he's like, oh, right, yeah.
Dang, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So,
Guess it's up to you then, Traveler.
yeah.
Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about
You really got me in a pickle, huh?
Well, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you, it's like, be a pal and tell my granny about it? About the Blue Oni situation? It's like, yeah.
Actually, we arrested your granny. We arrested your granny. What?
Sticking with me to the end.
Right, it's
Once
just
I'm out
like,
of the slammer,
damn.
I'll find a way to make
Who
it all
didn't
up
you
to you.
arrest? Your kid. Well, can you go tell my kid?
Lending
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Means that the culpability extends to you too.
Who didn't you arrest? The kid in question.
But given your unique circumstances,
So you finally
we
so
almost
I
got
just-
arrested.
Wow.
Because of our involvement. It's like, it's like,
So I'm gonna assume that it has some comedy, but like right now you're in the stretch of just comedy.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. It's like, cause it's like an anime and a game at the same time.
Well, yeah. It's just like right now you're just like
Hey,
in the stretch that is just pure like just comedy.
Comedy, yeah.
Are these guys like a big deal or something?
Because that sounds absolutely
yeah,
ridiculous.
Okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like I'm kind of a big deal myself.
Especially with this guy, the guy you meet. His name is Arataki Ito or whatever. He's a red Oni, and I guess the way how his personality is, whatever. It's like the reason why you're not getting arrested is because you have your unique circumstances. You're like a hero. You're a legend, essentially, a traveler.
Yeah.
And then he's now just finding out that you're like a legend, essentially. And I was like, oh, cool, because, I was going to say, I'm kind of a big deal myself, Like he's trying to boast in front of you out of nowhere, like what?
Yeah,
Like,
right,
dude, you're getting arrested. Why are you telling me this now?
Whenever that'll be.
I was like, all right, see you next time, whenever that'll be. Silly goose. And then everybody got arrested.
Well, he's pretty.
Oh.
Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
It's like, he's weird, but at least he's not a bad guy. Well, time to talk to Granny. Granny.
Yes, that does sound like my Ito.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away? Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome! Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
Great, I'm the last one alive on my
you
team right now,
needn't worry.
and there's 2 other
The
spots.
officials in the Tenryo Commission will certain.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Ah, I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the blue Oni, just leave them to me.
Do you need our help?
Besides, once Ito is released... Oh, yes. And you know what? He does whatever he puts his mind to. Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Ito is my pride and joy.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans. But in his heart,
my God, I was doing really good that game too. Fuck!
Huh?
I was doing really good that match.
The crimson Oni didn't know where to find the blue Oni. His search took
Oh,
him
bad
up
time.
the highest
Bad timing.
mountains and across the widest rivers.
Oi, oi, oi!
He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became.
Racking up some kills with
Blue Oni was hiding on purpose.
I haven't done that in a minute.
So just
Fat
as the blue Oni
minute.
had once done, the crimson Oni left him alone.
Oh, kill me.
Dear Al, I've made lots of human friends now,
Just
and I
end
want to have a
me.
big
End
party
me in my
for
misery.
everyone.
Come on. You can do it.
I want
I
all
believe
my friends to be there. That means you too, Al. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance.
Chouji's still offline, huh?
Suddenly, he jumped. The crimson
Guess so.
Oni was right behind him.
I see you lying about everything.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Aw, that's sweet.
What?
This is like the ending conclusion of the actual story.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You finally beat the game?
Yeah, what was it? Fucking... The story, the arc, whatever, was supposed to, like... It takes that old Japanese story of the blue and red Oni. How the red Oni wanted to friend the humans, whatever, but because of his appearance, they're all scared of him or whatever. And so what the blue Oni did, because he looked more human or whatever, he ended up acting like the bad Oni and terrorized the town a little bit. So that way the red Oni could come in, look like the hero, and then be able to friend everybody.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then before they, the red Oni could tell the blue Oni, you know, that it's all good now, the blue Oni decided to leave for good. And so, yeah, that's where like the sad tale kind of comes in or whatever. But through this game, whatever, they kind of found a way to conclude it. And they were just like, you know, he was looking for him, you know, searched through the mountains, searched through the rivers, but he found out that he was able to tell that the blue Oni was actually just intentionally hiding from him.
An answer from this world?
And so the Red Oni finally left a letter to him saying, like, I'm trying to throw a big party and I want you to be there, but I know because of the pact that we made and the trust you made, and you can't really show your face. But if you still want, you could still watch from a distance and maybe, you know, hopefully join us still. And so through the party, Oni's watching from afar. He really wanted to join him, but, you know, Red Oni was actually right behind him the entire time. And so, you know, it was like all cutesy and so it was like, like, you know.
Oh, my heart.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. And then it kind of cuts from like the cute little storyline to the character Ito, you know, looking all handsome and shit. And I was just like, it's like, come on, let's go back, buddy. And I was just like, aw.
I don't know if you heard, but they finally decided that they were gonna finish The Devil's a Part-Timer.
Yeah, season 2 is coming out, right?
Yeah, I'm like, it took you fucking long enough.
Yeah, it almost took like, I wouldn't say almost 10 years, but it was kind of looking like 10 years.
Dude, it's like, actually, it's like a little north, like south of it. Like a little south of it.
Yeah. I was like, what made them want to come back? I was just like, huh.
Yeah, like it took you this long. It was like, come on, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna rush him real quick.
Go for it. More energy. Fuck, dude. Lame. Lame as shit. Oh, god dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Need 10,000 more and 40 more knocks. Great. How's a king snake almost swallow its entire body on accident? What the fuck? Oh, great. We're really going there. Oh. Sweet. Will you fucking res me? Fucking Jesus Christ. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to talk to this kid, and then I ended up getting hit by lightning. And like
Again?
yeah, but like it was like right next to the edge of a cliff, and so the fall killed me. I was like, what the fuck? Like I was just trying to talk to this kid, and then oddly enough, the kid has the same name as me. Well, Chouji, my nickname. Oh, just because of that, I'm not talking to that kid now. Fuck that.
You know what? Fuck that kid.
Yeah, dude. Nothing but trouble. Fuck you, kid.
You know, I don't need this today.
You're nothing but trouble, kid. I don't need any of that shit.
Oh, dear God, he's dead.
Yeah, Statue of Healing.
Whoever killed me, your mom's a hoe. Yeah, I figured he was dead. Did we get top 10? We did! Hey! Sweet. Well, I'm done with the event.
What do you mean you're done with the event?
I'm done with the event.
No one's ever done with the event.
All I have to do now is arena damage and how many fucking knocks?
All you
65.
have to do, Aaron, is just finger some buttholes, okay?
Yes. I'll finger your nuts. You heard me. Yeah, you heard what I
Did
fucking
you hear
said.
me, disappointed or disagreeing with you in any form or way?
You sounded a little disappointed, not gonna lie.
A little bit, yeah. Thank you,
Just
dude,
like
but
this
I was expecting
You're
some
like this fucking guy.
I was expecting some suction, but whatever.
Yeah. All I know is I feel like you're just like this fucking guy.
Trying to finger my nuts.
Oh
Worthless.
yeah, dude. Trying to finger the nuts. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know, yeah.
This is like, bro.
I can't tell if I want to make ramen or not.
Basic ramen, or the way you make it.
The way I make it. Well, the ramen I'm talking about is not even basic ramen either. It actually comes with like quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the one that's like $6 like for a 4-pack.
Throws up.
And it's pretty good. It's like oyster, mushroom, whatever. Like the broth itself is like very, very dark, but it's also very good. The sodium is obviously like extremely high, but like the flavor profile is fucking mwah.
You know, oysters a natural aphrodisiac.
Now, like I still add stuff to it too, like eggs and like chicken and fucking corn.
Oh dear God!
I still make it like better than what it could have already been.
Yeah. I make it with the corn, can of corn. I'll be okay.
Some corn, some chicken.
Dude, it still blows my mind that Joey Diaz is a fucking actor.
Yeah, dude. He was in Spider-Man 2 of all things too.
And then You're
gonna have to go through me.
That was in longest, and then the one dude that was in longest yard. Can of corn, I'll be a can of corn.
Can of corn and Diet Pepsi. You assholes better not cut me.
So, bro, how are you guys actors?
The fuck's a tree out? Just cut to the tree out, you big dumb bitch.
Fucking can't, dude.
I remember when the warden came into the locker room. It was like, Anthony, for the love of God, sit down. He was like, thank God. He
was like, Anthony, stand up. Warden's here.
Anthony, you can sit. Anthony, you can sit down. He was like, thank God. Fuck that. Still playing Apex, Aaron?
Yeah.
You keep playing Apex or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good, Aaron. That's good.
Are you getting on? Is that what you're asking?
I was like, that's good, Aaron. That's good.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Haven't really made up my mind yet, but get in there. Get in there.
Get in there.
Fucking Christ, hurry up.
Alright, since you're begging me.